do it. Alright, so we got Galena going versus Reindeer. Troolz or Chera to make it through? Let me have a think. I reckon Chera. I think Chera's a little better. Troolz isn't bad at all, but I think Chera's slightly superior. So I'd imagine a fairly close victory. I wouldn't say you've missed everything, but you've missed most of it. Although I did start the stream fairly late as well, Kuplan, so I started getting on basically when the winter bracket semis were on. But this is definitely not like a stack tournament. Just a nice little fun cup that I felt like, you know what, do some Sunday streaming. Alright, I'm going to get us into the game properly here. Just a best of one again, remember, guys? I reckon this could be one of the closest games that we have, though, of the day. Although we had a really good Buckster versus Base series earlier.
Round begins in 3.
I reckon this will be even closer than any of the games we had between those two. We start with Troolz, though, who's on the Galena. Just charging through. Chera goes for the rail, doesn't hit it, but will get himself onto the heavy armor. Hello. Switching sides, but now the algae trying to tie up. That shotgun not going to be as effective as on live. 1 HP for Chera. Troolz going to try and punish, potentially. Got his back turned for a second. Chera's only on 51 points of health, and he's got a rail, and he lands the shot that he needs. Disappointing for Troolz, but let's see if he tries to go for the heavy. No, he's going for Mega instead. But because there's no orb, it's so difficult for Chera to move across. So he'll get a light armor. And despite getting the first frag, Chera is way out of control. But 200 damage later means the stacks are tied. A rail for a rail. Troolz will get those 225s. Chera is going to find some resources too, but now it's going to be Troolz trying to make his way in. He gives up and says, you know what, that choke point doesn't need to be the be-all end-all. Not yet, at least. I like that from Chera. Good use of orb, and he could even think about rocket jumping up at the top. Especially now, actually. He needs to make his way across. He'll find him. Troolz might go up the bounce pad again. But not to worry. And I like the commitment from Chera to go for the kill, and instead of just getting straight onto the items again, which he could have done, being proactive. And even though Troolz has managed to get himself into control and was in a good position, I think Chera's a little bit more ready for the combat. And his rocket jumps are okay. Ow. And maybe this won't be as close, because Chera is looking pretty convincing. He's been up and down of control, but he's looking really good. And Troolz pushing forward with the nails. This would be good in live servers, but maybe not now. I remember rocket jump scripts. Yeah, indeed. They were pretty popular in Quake Live and Quake 3. Algae looks okay on the whole. Troolz is looking to make his way back in again, backs out. As soon as he realizes that Chera's still holding on to the choke point. And Chera just seems very settled. Not too hyperactive. Okay, 2 rails in a row from Troolz. This could be what he's been looking for the entire time. Goes for the spam shot up the bounce pad. And there is a totem that Chera hasn't spotted. He surely hears it. He's like, okay, yeah, I know you're there. Let's get rid of that. Troolz has got a monster stack. See, as soon as that happens, as soon as like, oh, I've got 175, 175, it's like, bam, 200 damage he takes. It's like the opposite of all he wants. I like what Chera's doing with listening to the sound cues. Waits for a good moment to spam at the tele-XP and almost got himself another 100 damage. Troolz, you gotta get on the board now. Surely. Surely there's no way that Chera continues to escape. Orb's gonna get used to escape, and he makes it through to LG room where he'll get up to 150 collective health and armor. Got a rocket jump across from Troolz. That's a nice push. Still going for it. Not much rocket damage. Trying to rocket jump away. Troolz misses the rail, but the light armor gets taken. He waits for one more tick and he's like, okay, you've reloaded. I'm going to get out. And Chera holds on to his life. Troolz put everything into it, but he's just circulated the items once more. And providing his ammunition is okay, he's good to get back on the chase. Just there's a couple of seconds until that orb is up. Oh, he's been found. The orb ready in hand. But Troolz doesn't chase. I think he's respecting the fact that there could be like a 225 or so burst damage attempt.
5-minute warning.
So Troolz has stabilized a lot more. His control is very floppy beforehand. It feels sturdy. Troolz, he's right next to you. He's right next to you. He's got the wrong weapon out. Oh, those rockets are hurting so much. And Chera is all... No! And he's just realized, okay, maybe it's too late for me to go down there now. He fluffed it a little. But he is getting rid of totems one at a time. He might get himself up to 100 actually. I don't know if there's a light spawns soon. Probably not actually. I think Troolz had a light beforehand. Has found more rail ammo. Oh, that was close. I kind of want to check the scoreboard and see how much is Troolz hitting at the moment. He hasn't hit any... How's he not hit any rocket damage? How's that even possible to not hit rocket damage 6 minutes into the game? It's not like Chera's done a lot, but he's done some, you know? So for Chera, who's been on the run for a long time, but stacks are equalizing. There's a chance that Chera will want to hang around. There's a rocket jump. Troolz had enough of all this, but the LG hurts so much. Troolz down to about 60 health. He'll heal up a bit. He goes into the blood pool, and Chera just watching that exit. Oh my god, he nails almost all of the bolts. I think one of them didn't do maximum damage, otherwise that would have been a frag. Oh, I like this actually from Chera. Really nice push. Troolz weak, but Troolz finally starting to hit rails. Chera goes for the flick. He's exactly railable at the moment. He gets a great shoulder peek actually, and he gets that one tick that he needs. Still trying to flick. Even though if he gets like almost any other weapon out, he can secure that kill. Another rail from Troolz, who's still hanging around on sub 10 points of health. Totem is going to do damage too. We have got items spawning very, very shortly. The heavy's up right now. Troolz is going to... Sorry, that was the mega. Heavy's up too. Or whatever way you want to put it. Oh, and there's a little bit of damage. Troolz going to have to back away. It's been 5 minutes, I think, of relatively defensive play from Chera. He almost opened it up so that he could be gaining another frag. But it's possible for Troolz. Oh, orb's been used. Maybe a little soon. Being chased around, rocketing himself. Troolz can still get around this. He's right above, misses the... But there's the mega right in front. He's gambled everything. And he's missed the rocket jump. Troolz, no. Not like this. He's gonna just jump for the... Yeah, I thought he'd just jump for the heavy. He does try to do a rocket jump, though. He's gonna get 225s. Oh, totem hits. He hits another rail. Come on, Troolz. Let's go. Finds him. Hits another rail. He's on 50 points of health. There's a light armor. He's going to chase for it. Oh, he doesn't go. He backs out. Good defensive tri-bolt. Orb onto the Mega. Minute and 15 to go. Troolz is now out of control. CH3RRA just trying to claim what's his. This is the sad story of being in control. We're just not being able to make anything work. And then just pure desperation. Troolz is calling GG. He's left the match. That is going to be CH3RRA going over to the grand final versus Base. That was good play from CH3RRA. I like not overcommitting to anything. He didn't need to. It was actually very disciplined play, which I wasn't expecting from him. So yeah, oh God, sorry guys. I'm almost proud. I just haven't set it up on this occasion, Quinn. It takes me a bit to set it up, and I haven't done it on this occasion. It's going to be probably ultimately a fairly short stream, because after this grand final, I'll head out again, because it's just boiling in here. You live to see points. Ah, Technos, that's not fair on Base. Base is one of the best we've got in Europe. IMHO. Let me check if it's BO what? I suspect it's double BO3. Yeah, it is. Okay. So I think Base is going to take this down in 2.